We've all been there, right? Staring at that blinking cursor on a blank page, just trying to figure out how to start an essay. That first paragraph can feel impossible. But what if I told you it's not about magic? It's about having a simple architectural blueprint. And today, that's exactly what we're going to build together. So here's the game plan. We're going to start with the 4 essential ingredients that every great intro needs. We'll look at how to write the perfect hook, how to introduce your source material, why you need to provide context, and of course, how to nail that all-important thesis statement. Then we'll put it all together and see the final product. Okay, so let's get into the architectural plan. Think of it this way. Every strong introduction is built from 4 essential components. You can't skip any of them. These are your building blocks for a solid, impressive start to any paper. And here they are: the hook, the primary source, the context, and the thesis statement. We're going to tackle these one by one in this exact order because the order really matters. So let's start at the beginning, laying the foundation with a great hook. All right, step 1, the perfect hook. This is the foundation of your entire essay. It's your very first chance to grab your reader's attention and make them actually want to keep reading. No pressure, right? Now here's the thing you got to remember about a hook. It's not just some random flashy sentence. It absolutely has to be relevant. Its whole job is to introduce the bigger theme of your essay and spark some real curiosity. Take a look at this example. Language is more than just communication. It is a reflection of identity, culture, and power. See what's happening here? It's painting a big picture, introducing these huge, fascinating ideas before we even know what book or essay we're talking about. It really sets the stage. Okay, our foundations is set. Time for step 2, bringing in the materials. This is where you tell your reader exactly what text you're going to be analyzing. I know this part sounds super basic, but you'd be surprised how many people mess it up. You have to give your reader the author's full name and the full title of the work right away. It just gets everyone on the same page and establishes what your paper's all about. And check out how smoothly this connects the hook to the source. It literally picks up on that idea of the complex relationship with language and uses it to introduce Amy Tan and her essay Mother Tongue. It's a beautiful, seamless transition. Let's move on to step 3, which is all about surveying the landscape. This step is huge. This is where you answer that big, nagging question your reader always has. So what? Why should I care about this? You can think of context as a bridge. It's what connects the specific story in your source text to a much larger, more universal human experience. It shows your reader why this topic is relevant and important beyond just the pages of a book. And here's what that looks like. This sentence connects Amy Tan's personal story to a much wider experience that tons of people can relate to, being judged based on how you speak. See? Suddenly, the essay feels so much more significant and relevant. And that brings us to our final ingredient, step 4, the keystone. Honestly, the thesis statement is the single most important sentence in your entire introduction, maybe in your whole essay. It's the central piece that holds everything else up. The magic word here, you guys, is arguable. Your thesis is not a fact. It's your specific claim, your interpretation of the text. And why is that so important? Because an arguable claim is something you have to prove. It gives your essay a purpose, a mission, and it basically tells your reader, here's what I'm going to prove to you, and here's how I'm going to do it. Let's pull this one apart. It's specific, it mentions anecdotes and rhetorical appeals. It's definitely arguable, someone could disagree with that interpretation, and it clearly lays out the main point. This sentence is the engine that's going to drive the rest of the paper. All right, we've got all of our building blocks. Now for the really cool part. Let's assemble the whole blueprint and see how these 4 pieces click together to create one seamless, really powerful introduction. First up, we lay that foundation with our hook, bringing in those big, compelling ideas about language, identity, and power. Next, we bring in our materials. We connect those big ideas directly to our specific source, Amy Tan's essay, Mother Tongue. Then, we survey the landscape by adding that crucial context. This makes the whole topic bigger, connecting Tan's personal story to a wider social issue and answering that "so what" question. And finally, we place the keystone. See it highlighted there at the end? That thesis locks everything together, making a clear, arguable promise to the reader about what's to come.
From hook to thesis, every single sentence has a job. It's perfect.
So there you have it. That's the blueprint for a perfect introduction. And it's really more than just a formula, you know? It's the first promise you make to your reader, a promise that you have a clear, focused, and insightful journey ahead for them. So the only question left is, what promise are you going to make next?